It's my life, it's your life, it's our life, it's our life, it's our life. You got to make a decision.
Holla-tics tonight, man. This is Raz. Man, if I could only tell you about my weekend. I know some of y'all know already, right? I was dropping my son off at college. And man, what's up, Evangelist Young? Let me get to these people, man. I was just trying to go over my feeling, man. Let me check in with my Holla-tics. Of course, my dude Phil is in the building. Y'all check out the Rev Show on Sundays, man. If you see a Ninja Turtle scrolling down your feed line, that's probably my homeboy Phil with the Rev Show, man. Evangelist Young, what's up? What's up, Young in the building? Holla-tics Rise in the building, man. If this is your first time tuning in to the show, man, I'm usually not this hype and crunk, man. I just felt like I needed to hit back today, man. I had to hit back today, man. So we got a subject of the day, man. It's going down. Really interesting topic, man. I mean, Holla-tics Council, man. I be coming up with so many great subjects, man. But we're gonna check in. Johnny Flores say a little freestyle. You know, Johnny, if you've been kind of checking the last week, man, the theme of this show has kind of been no bars and stars. Just me, you, and the issues that concern you the most. So I ain't want to, turn this into a rap thing or even a celebrity thing. I really want this to be about the voice of people. Not that I'm against ever doing that, but I kind of want to establish the precedent before we consider, moving on. So, no bars and stars, just you, me, and the issues that concern you the most. I'm Raz. This is Holla-tics Live from 7:30 to 8 o'clock every weekday night. We all up in your highs if you give us an opportunity, man. This is Facebook Live. We going over at the time. If you're listening to the audio, this is Raz Holla-tics, man. If you checked out this show more than twice, you are a Holla-tic. You are a Holla-tic. Deontay Hill say, glad to see you doing your thing, man. I'm glad to be doing my thing, Deontay. Glad to be doing my thing, man. I've been in this thing a minute as far as when it comes to music, business. I wouldn't call it entertainment because I kind of divvied away from entertainment. But hey, man, been a long ride, man. Me, you, and the issues. Look at the world we living in. Better grab the tissues. Oh, my dude Rod busting rhymes all up on this mud. I hear you, bro. Holla-tics, I'm glad to see y'all, man. We getting ready to drop the subject of the day. First, just a little bit about my weekend, man. But before I do that, I think my dude, I had to make a dinner this week. Today, actually. Low, my drummer, is celebrating his birthday. I was not able to make his dinner party, of course, because I'm Holla-ticking with y'all. I couldn't miss one more day. I told my wife, man, go take one for the team. Low, man, love you, bro. Couldn't make the dinner tonight. I had the Holla-tic tonight, but you got the best thing on earth that I can give you, man, and that's my wife, man. So, happy birthday, Low. I'm about to drop this topic, though. What you think, Rod? You think I ought to drop the topic? What you think, Johnny? I ought to drop the topic? Holla-tics check in. I'm gonna drop this topic. It's the Inactive Podcast. I need to hear back from y'all. I'm an opinionated guy. I got all kinds of stuff going through my mind, stuff I want to say. But you the star here. Your words, your host, your issues. You're Holla-ticking with Raz, 7:30, 8 o'clock every night. I'm finna drop this topic, man. Glad to see you checking in. If you have never checked in this show before, this is Holla-tics. And if you checked in more than twice, congratulations, you are Holla-tics. Boom, that's our question of the night. Here you go. What leverage did woman have on Adam, man, that made him willfully disobey? Take a real good look. Now, I'm a Bible believer. If you don't believe in the Bible, I'm pretty sure you heard the story. Adam ate of the forbidden fruit. Some people say it's an apple. It wasn't. I don't hear that. I don't see that in the word. It says it's a forbidden fruit. And it says that the woman was deceived, but Adam was not deceived. So it's some kind of leverage, some kind of power that Eve had on Adam to make him say, you know what? I know God done gave me everything, but I'm gonna eat this fruit because this woman what did she keep doing? I want to hear it from you, Holla-tics. What do you believe that leverage was? I got my thoughts. I'm gonna share them with you. She had the fruit, yeah, but it was just that one though. It was just that one though. It was just that one that they wasn't supposed to eat. And the Bible say that woman, and something funny about that story as well, she didn't get the name Eve until all this happened. So I'm saying woman. I'm trying to stay in chronological order here. But the words say she did not, she was deceived, but Adam was not deceived. So she had some type of leverage, some type of power over Adam that made him say, I need to eat this fruit. Now I can think of something, you know, I can think of that thing that my wife, you know, want me to do something, and that's involved. I'm like, okay. And so I'm gonna share my thoughts, but I want to know your thoughts. What is the leverage the woman had on Adam and made him willfully disobey God? What you think that leverage was, man? Holla-tics, y'all holla at me, man. It's Monday, man. Y'all should be all riled up, ready, man. I had to, you know, leave y'all on Friday, man. So y'all need to weigh in tonight. Holla-tics. Ross say she had the fruit. That's true. That's true. I need the Holla-tics to weigh in. What was the leverage that woman had on Adam that made him disobey God? I want to hear what you have to say. Was it emotional? Was it physical? I got some responses from some people that I actually bounced this off before the show. I also got some, you know, some stuff to share that I've talked with some spiritual leaders and what they believe about this particular subject. And then I'm going to give you my opinion as well. But right now I want to hear yours. The body, the mind, and the soul, Yolanda. What's going on? Yolanda's all the way in ATL. Or is it ATL, just Georgia? Somewhere in there. Appreciate you tuning in, Yolanda. You know, if I see your name on this scroll more than twice, you officially a Holla-tics. I'm going to call you one anyway. I think she's addressing my question. What was the leverage did woman have on Adam, man, that made him disobey? Yolanda say the body, the mind, the body, and the soul. I made a song called that, so I'm not sure if she quoting my song or she telling me that. The mind, the body, and the soul. What was the leverage that the woman had? Be specific as possible. We Holla-tics here. You know what I'm saying? We Holla-tics. You don't have to be afraid to say whatever you want to say, because guess what? Your words is the star of this show. No bars and stars. I'm just your host. Your words is the star of this show. So I want to know, what do you think? Ain't no wrong, right answers here. Only Holla-tics answers are in this building right here. Yolanda say she in ATL. Appreciate you tuning in, Yolanda. Yolanda's been supporting my music for so long. This is the Holla-tics show, Yolanda. This is the Raz Holla-tics Interactive Podcast. I just host the show. One day I might have someone as beautiful as yourself take over this. So I always say, you're watching the Holla-tics show being hosted by Raz. One day I won't be hosting this show. But I need y'all to weigh in on this topic. I'm going to go in fed in a few minutes on what I think it was. I need y'all to weigh in on this topic tonight, man. What do you think the leverage was that woman had over man that made him willfully disobey? He ate the fruit, God showed up and went fed on everybody. Let me read some answers I got earlier. She wanted what she wanted, so she showed him something he had never seen before. End the story. That was Holla-tics. Johnny Lewis told me that earlier. I say, what was the leverage you think Eve had Eve had on Adam to make him willfully disobey God. He say, man, she showed him something he ain't never seen before. I was like, man, I never thought about that. It probably was his first time, I mean, and then on the flip side, that was how the tick Johnny Lewis said that. Made a lot of sense. On the flip side of that argument, I've talked to spiritual leaders who didn't believe that the way we be intimate today existed before the fall. So I've talked to people who flat out believe it was sex. And remember, Adam lived to be like 1,000 back then. So she might have held out like for 50 years. And he like, okay. My fruit hang it long. My fruit touch it the ground. I need to go ahead and cave in. I don't know. Tell me what you think, Holla-tics. We Holla-ticking tonight. What was the leverage that woman had on Adam, man, that made him disobey? Let me see you. Let me hear you. We in the Active Podcast. I'm going to rattle off in a minute what I think. But Holla-tics Johnny Lewis said, he say, that woman showed him something he ain't never seen before. He said, look here. Give me that fruit, woman. I got to have it. Good point. That's Holla-tics Johnny Lewis. Again, I've talked with spiritual leaders about this subject way back in the game, and they didn't, and certain ones don't believe that the way we be intimate, the way we have sex, the way men know a woman today didn't exist before the fall. I've never done intense studying up on the subject. It's only a few things that I know that can make that men fall to. And power, money. But she didn't have money, they didn't need money. And he had all power. He was the only man on earth. So, my fruit hanging long. Ryan, you quote me, man. Listen here, I'm finna drop my 2 cents in a minute, man, but I want to hear from some of you Holla-tics, man. What do you think the leverage was that woman had on Adam that made him disobey God? Let me get into what I think. I be begging y'all. Y'all want to know what we think. What you think? This is what I think. This is my thought. I believe the act was influenced by something unique. He spent a lot of time with God up to this point, so even the woman had probably 8. So even the woman had him probably 8 away at him. Whatever the woman had on him probably ate away with him. Ate away at him. That's what it was. I believe he was influenced by something unique. He spent a lot of time with God up to this point. So whatever the woman had, whatever he had probably ate away at him for a while before he made the mistake of eating the fruit. Yeah, Raz, okay, real around the globe. Get to the point. I think it was sex and emotional pull. I think it was a sexual and an emotional pull that Eve had on Adam. And if I had to guess, you already know what that guess would be. I think she held out on him and he buckled. I don't know. That's my belief. What you think, Holla-tics? I want y'all to weigh in. What is that thing that women have that is so powerful that will make a man do something he don't want to do? Y'all holler at me, Holla-tics. Y'all weigh in. This is Holla-tics Live with Raz. I'm your host, 7:30 to 8 o'clock every night. If you don't know what a Holla-tic is, when you are in the hood or you rolling past your old neighborhood, your old partners, they say, holla at me. So when you stop and you talk to them, we call that politicking. So I combine the two and say, okay, every 7:30 on the weekday, I'm going to reach out to the world and we're going to holler to you. And so you watching Hollatics Live. I'm Raz, your host. The question of the day, what we Holla-ticking on is, what leverage did woman have on Adam, man, that made him willfully disobey? The Bible say man was not deceived. Eve was deceived, but man was not, meaning he did it on purpose. So it had to be some leverage. What you think that leverage was? Holla-tics weigh in. Let me hear what you think. I personally think it was an emotional and a physical reason why he buckled. But somebody out there might be more astute than I am. So I want to hear what you got to say. Holla-tics weigh in. Again, Johnny Lewis said, man, she showed him something he had never seen before. And that's all it took. Can't argue with that. Fellas, remember the first time you seen something you had never seen before. How much pull did it have on you? This is Monday, man. We holla-ticking. I'm in your face with this thing. What leverage did woman have on Adam, man, that made him willfully obey? Holla-tickers, check in. I think it was a physical one myself. I gave you my idea. I think it was a physical and emotional, you know. When somebody you love wants something from you and you can't or you don't want to give it to them, even though you know that's the right answer, it still has it's still a pressure, it's still a weight on you, so to speak. And I'm speaking from an emotional perspective. Now, when you add the physical aspect of what men need from women, and notice women, I say need, not want, because that's a need of man. You put that together with the emotional component, and you had a pool that was $2,000 for Adam to he couldn't hang on. He couldn't hang on. Holla-tickers, check in. Rod say the power of the hootenanny. I'm with you, Rod. I believe that. Yolanda say Satan has always used the beauty of woman to deceive men or women. That is true. But check it out, Yolanda. That's true. That is true. Yolanda is weighing in from Atlanta. Welcome to the Holla-tics Show Interactive Podcast, Yolanda. If I see you scroll down here more than twice, you are officially a Holla-ticker. And she said, Yolanda said, Satan has always used the beauty of women to deceive men. This is true. I think beauty is a gift from God, honestly. And I encourage women to use it. I give this example a lot of times. If you like 10th place in the grocery store line, and the guy in front of you, or a couple spaces in front of you, find you attractive and he let you skip, there's nothing wrong with taking advantage of the gift of beauty. But just like any gift God gives us, we exaggerate it when it's exaggerated, when it's pushed beyond what God intended for it to use. It becomes evil. All evil is inverted good. It's good that's pushed too far to the left or right, and then it becomes evil. So, I think Eve's beauty played a big part, Yolanda. I think not only her beauty, but I think it was some physical aspects involved. I also believe it was some emotional aspects involved. So, you're absolutely right. What's up, Petty D? Just tuned in. Holla-tics Petty D. I blasted out on the ghetto earlier, man. I'm not sure if you heard that. Somebody might have reached out to you and told you that, man. That was my move, man. I went through some stuff this weekend that made me feel like, so I had to jam out to that, man. Yolanda say, hey, man, here's the subject of the day. What is the leverage that women had on Adam that made him disobey God willfully? And again, I dropped an interesting fact to you earlier. People say Adam and Eve didn't actually get a name until the fall. Till she, her and Adam, rather, fell and did what God didn't want him to do. That's when he later named the woman Eve. Up to that point, she was just woman. Flesh in my flesh, bone in my bone. Holla-tickers, y'all weigh in. What leverage did the woman have on Adam to make him willfully disobey God? Yes, he was lonely, and it wasn't the beauty, it was the booty. That's right, Yolanda. It wasn't the beauty, it was the booty. Now think about this. I said this earlier. You know, Adam lived to be like almost 1,000 years. So 10 years to him probably was like a week to us, right? So think about it. If it was sexual that she held out and made him, that swayed him, not made him, but swayed him. Think about how long she might have held out. She might have held out for 50 years. What man can wait for 50 years? He say, go on, give me this fruit. Let me go on eat this. This is crazy. And then, you know, we go through this. I don't make fun of Adam. I think eventually one of us would have been like, man, let's eat this fruit, man. God tripping. Her original name was You So Fine. That's what Rod said. Holla-tics Rod said. Her original name, You So Fine. I believe that. Petty D, what's up, brother? You automatically a holla-ticker, man. Holla-tics Ryan say her nickname was You So Fine. Yolanda say it wasn't the beauty, it was the booty that made Adam Booker. I agree with you. I think it was a combination of emotional and a physical aspect that made Adam buckle because he willfully disobeyed God. But how the tickets check in, man? Y'all still got 3 minutes, man. I gave my 2 cents on this thing, man. Yolanda say I don't think she held out. She held out. She just put it on him. That's true. That's kind of like what my guy earlier had said. He said she showed him something he ain't never seen before. So they probably wasn't active up until then. And she say, look here, Adam, I got something for you, but it comes with stipulations. What up, Spencer? You automatically are inducted into the Holla-tics Hall of Hollatics. What's good, Spencer? Man, glad you checked in tonight, man. My dude Spencer is in the building. My girl Yolanda is in the building, man. Holla-tics are all over the nation checking in. Yolanda say she didn't hear a lot. She just put it on him. That's what made Adam say, you know what, go on, give me that fruit. Holla-tics, you still got time to weigh in. Johnny said he ain't never seen it before. When she showed him to it, that's all he needed. Again, I think it was something physical involved. And again, these were superhumans at the time. There was no, we lived to 80. I think. Shouts out to Stephanie Hogan. She buried her grandmother this weekend, who lived to be 100, and that was so amazing. But Adam them lived to be 1,000 years old, so he seen stuff we didn't see before. So maybe Eve was just all of that, and he couldn't resist. What you think? 30 minutes. Rod say 30 minutes. You right, Rod. You right, Rod. We Holla-ticking live. Holla-tickers, you got 1 minute to weigh in. What is the leverage that you think woman had on Adam that made him, that made him disobey? I checked in. Yolanda checked in. Johnny checked in. Rod checked in. What you gonna say about that? Holla-tickers, man. This is the Holla-tics Live Show. I'm Rash, your host, man. Happy to be with y'all. I had to cancel my show Friday. I took my son out of town, man. It broke me this weekend. I swear. I mean, I took a piece of my heart, put it in the room 3 hours away, and just drove away. Oh, man, had me chumped all weekend. But anyway, man, subject of the day. What leverage did women have on Adam? Woman had on Adam. Made him disobey. Adam was man, she was woman. When they had the fall of God, she became Eve. So I want to hear what you got to say. We got Holla-tics checking in all over the nation, man. You still got 1 minute to go, man. Tomorrow I got a really juicy subject. I don't even know if I'm gonna play music tomorrow. I'm just gonna get right into it because I got a real heavy topic to drop on y'all tomorrow. This is the Hollatics Live Show, man. What leverage did woman have on Adam, man, that made him disobey? You still could check in even after the show. There's conversations that happen within the timeline. Man, I'm loving this, man. I missed y'all Friday. I'm back. This is Hollatics Live. We do this every day, every day, from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, man. Ross say I got your son if he needs anything. 45 minutes away. Send me his number. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, brother. I really do, man. You don't know how much, man. You don't know how much. My wife been like petting me all weekend because it was rough. Yolanda said, I would love to be your co-host. You know what, Yolanda? You may host the show one day. I always tell people this is the Holla-tics show hosted by Raz because I leave that gap there. Because one day, I won't be hosting. Listen, we got to get out of here, man. Y'all keep responding to the posts. I respond to all my posts. This is a Holla-tics live show. I'm Raz, your host, man. I love y'all. No bars and stars. It's you, me, and the issues that concern you the most, man. I will see y'all tomorrow. Check in, tell a friend. We Holla-ticking on weekday night, 7:30. Just Raz, I'm out.